So right, here we are, our first instalment of this travellog diary. I'm basing it on a trip to the south of France with the school. This is Mr. Hughes, who's going to be the trip leader. It's an Ardèche adventure trip, paddling down the river. So this is the first behind the scenes clip. I'm going to pass you over now to Mr. Hughes, who's going to give you a little insight as to what it takes to plan and organise this kind of trip.
Right, we work with PGL, they're a company based in Hereford, and on my side of things, what we need to look at is we need to make sure every single child has got information on medical history, their emergency contacts and all their passport information. If this is all incorrect, the trip doesn't go ahead, so it's an awful lot of detail that we need to carry through. We also need to look at the full itinerary, what trips and what excursions the students are going to go on and what activities that they're going to follow. Throughout the few weeks leading up to the trip, we meet with the students, talk about what money they need and what sort of equipment they need to take. Leading up to the trip, we have to inform all the parents for all of this information. The trip is a long trip, but it takes 16 hours to get there, but to get there it's well worth it because they have an invaluable experience. Right, afternoon, it's now about 2 o'clock in the afternoon in sunny France, about 24 degrees. I now have the weather lady of France to tell you where we've been.
Right, here we are. We started here, we crossed over to Calais, we moved all the way down.
Here, down the main road, we've gone through Paris. We saw the beautiful sights of Paris on the way through. We came down here, the A19, and then we've worked our way across.
Lyon.
If you can take a look at Lyon, and we're now working our way slowly into the country, past Montélimar, and we're going to hit the Ardèche River in Vallon-Pont-d'Arc. Okay, 16 and a half hours later, we're here in the Ardèche. 24 degrees, lovely and sunny. Students are very, very excited. I have to say they were fantastic on the trip, but we've got to get ready now. We're going for a jog and a dip in the River Cèze. Thank you. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away on the road. But you've got no destination in the mind. In the maze of her mind.
Hello and welcome to this behind the scenes caption of my video travellog. I've chosen to do my travellog on a school trip based in Harlow, going to the south of France to paddle down the Ardèche River. It's a group of year 8 and 9 students, that's 12 and 13-year-olds. We're taking 30 students and 3 members of staff. The trip's going to take on average about 18 hours to get there. So it's a long trip, all by coach, crossing over on the ferry and then making our way down to the south of France. It's an adventure holidays trip. It's with the PGL, so they're going to be doing a variety of activities, but obviously with the main focus of this 2-day paddle of the River Ardèche, going down some rapids, sleeping outside with the stars on the night between the two, so it should be really good fun. I'm going to base the travellog from before the day we start, just getting everything organised, speaking with the trip organiser himself, and then regular updates throughout the trip itself. So we'll have updates of where we are, how we're getting on, and hopefully it'll give you a little idea of the distance that we're going to travel and some of the conditions that it's going to be, because I mean we're travelling through the night, so it's going to be a bit rough on the ferry, I should imagine, and then obviously with the large 16 hours from Calais down to just south of Lyon in a place near Avignon. It's going to be a long coach journey, so hopefully it will give you an insight into how that pans out and how that goes. And then obviously we'll give you an update of when we get there, so that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to film it using a 1080p Kodak Play4 camera. It's a lovely small camera, nice handheld, which will be perfect for the journey, and I'll try and include as many images as I can of our destination and of activities we've done there to give you a real idea of what this trip is like and how much the kids are going to enjoy it. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I hopefully will enjoy my coach journey, and thank you very much for watching.